Hey guys, welcome to my channel Yearn to Learn. This is Priya Handa. If you are a parent or a teacher and having a tough time to get your child to read, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to cover 7 games and activities that can develop your child's interest towards reading. Let's begin. The first one is playing I Spy with words. Now there are 2 versions of this game. The first version is the common one. While you're traveling, going somewhere, say in your vehicle, in your car, you can play this game with your child. How to play I Spy with words. You can spy any word on the way and drop your child hints so that your child would look for that word outside, on boards or any of these signages. For example, I spy with my little eye a word that rhymes with mouse. The answer is house. Like that, you can play with your child. The second version of this game is the one that you can play at your place, in your class, online, offline. How you have to play is, you will say, I spy a word that is the name of flower and it begins with a word which means or which is a ball of a hot gas. So the child has to think something that is called a ball of hot gases. What is that? So it's sun and it's a flower name. Oh, it's sunflower. So like that the child would see. But the difference is you will not speak that. You will give that on a piece of paper by writing. So these are the hints that the child would read. And the next card could read, I spy a planet's name that begins with the word that is also a sense organ. Think about it, you may get the answer. Second game that you can play with children is treasure hunt. Now this can primarily be done by parents, or teachers could seek parents' cooperation in playing these games. If you are in physical classroom, you can play it there also. For example, if you are at home, you may hide your child's favorite toy and then prepare some chits to give hints to the child, you have hidden the child's favorite soft toy and it's not at its usual place. The child is looking for it and maybe on the dining table the child finds a slip and it reads, your soft toy is in the bedroom. Now this is a hint. The child has to read and comprehend it and the interest is evoked. The child would rush to the bedroom and maybe on the bedroom door you have stuck another slip that reads, it is in the clothes cupboard. So the child is reading. Keep it as simple up to the child's level, to the words that child can read. Now this simple activity, you might be thinking it's just fun, but this simple activity would prompt the child to read, and not just read but comprehend also side by side. Third game is letter POTLI. That is a bag of letters. I really like this game. Now this is a curiosity builder, enhances creative and critical thinking skills of children, and they are prompted to read. You have to take a few letters, a few alphabets. You can put them on separate sheets of paper, or you can just write it down on an A4 size sheet as shown on the screen. Now what you have to do, say it depends on the level, so you change the number of letters accordingly. I am taking a general version that even you can attempt. Now these letters are O, R, A, T, M, F. Now you give your child 1 minute to make as many words as the child can. Now in this, the sight words would trigger in child's mind. For example, mat, rat, fat, far, tar, tart, fart, and then one main word, format. Or you can have as many words as you want. So sight words would stay in the brain of the child is thinking and also writing. So a lot many skills are enhanced. Fourth one is rhyming words game. Again, if you require minimum 2 people in it, it could be a parent and a child, 2 children, or teacher and a child, or even teacher can go on with the class, one by one, everyone, till the time there is a pause. You can have points on it and modify it as per your wish. For example, teacher starts the game by saying a word black, and the children have to now give one by one the rhyming words. First child can say stack, the second can say crack, third can say back, and so on. Fifth one is question towers. Again, this is to build curiosity of the child and enhance critical creative thinking skills. Along with that, not just reading but comprehending side by side, and to generate child's interest towards reading by starting with the small things. Now, question tower, either you can go and purchase Jenga game that is age appropriate, or you can have and build your own Jenga by collecting wooden blocks and writing questions on it. You can write various sort of questions like, what would you do if you turn invisible for a day? Now the child would read, comprehend, and then speak. So not just reading but also thinking and speaking skills would be enhanced. Now sixth one is not exactly a game, but in case you have introduced a few of the games I have covered from point 1 to 5. Then you can begin with the books now, because you have already built the child's curiosity to read. Now the sixth step is to give some liberty to the child to choose. You may have a few books from the school library, or you can purchase a few storybooks to begin with according to your child's interest. If your child like fantasy, non-fiction, adventure, funny things, it depends on the child's taste. So have 3, 4 or even more if you can books with you, and let your child choose which book your child would like to read. Now this is very important. Sounds like so easy. When the child has this power of decision making, the child would feel more at ease to read. So begin with that, and while your child is reading, do not go in correction mode directly. See, if it is very important, correct it softly that it should be this. Otherwise, let the child go and keep a note of the things that the child is mistaking at. You may cover it indirectly later. Seventh thing that you have to do, which is the final step, is fixed reading time of 30 minutes per day. This is the last thing that you have to do. Now, as a parent or as a teacher, fix that time in a class if you want. Maybe it could be 5 or 10 minutes in the beginning that you are reading, or if it is not a class, maybe at home, what you can do is you can fix maybe 30 minutes before bedtime would be reading time. For example, if your child sleeps at 10 p.m., that is goes to bed at 10 p.m., maybe 9 to 9:30 time you can keep for reading. It's a fixed reading time every day. So if you incorporate the games and activities and then gradually build your child's interest towards reading, I'm sure you would be successful at it. I really hope these tips for getting your child to read would be helpful. Do let me know and share with your friends. Thank you and God bless you all.